Hey guys, Rika here, and today I'm going to show you my journey on the way to having 2 4-star chickpeas in my base for producing eggs. There has been some controversy on the chickpea as an egg producer in the Palworld community, but I thought I'd just test it out for myself. I am going to be capturing all of the chickpeas for the Pal Essence Condenser instead of breeding them, as I don't think they're actually worth using cake on, and I will be needing lots of cake for other breeding. The chickpea is a really common pal around beginner areas, so just jumping between waypoints and capturing all the ones you see is a pretty effective method and doesn't take very long at all, as long as you have the balls. As you can see, my method here is to upgrade both of the chickpeas and then to put them in the ranch and see how much they produce in 1 hour. See the timestamps below if you'd like to jump to the 2, 3, and 4-star chickpeas. I will be doing all of them in order and showing you the results. You'll probably notice that I haven't tried to breed these or find any with really great stats. That's because it doesn't seem to affect what they produce in the ranch, so I didn't see the point in actually putting that extra time in. Their passive abilities also don't boost their production, so if you're going to go for any passives, I would suggest the Diet Lover or the Dainty Eater stats, just because that can reduce your food cost over time. Now that I have my 2 1-star chickpeas, it's time to assign this one to the ranch and see how much I get in an hour. Even though I've been keeping 2 chickpeas in my ranch, I haven't been able to keep up with my demand for cake when I'm breeding, so I have had to buy eggs from the merchants. It's not a huge cost, but if I can just upgrade them and not have to worry about that, it would be really nice. I have removed my other pals from the ranch so you can easily see the chickpeas, and so my Anubises can keep up with the demand of picking up the eggs and putting them away. I love how it says in the survival guide and on the wiki that the pals in the ranch are finding things, like digging them up. You can clearly see that these chickpeas are pooping out these eggs, and it is not an easy endeavor. If you haven't actually watched your ranch pals as they quote-unquote dig up treasures, you definitely should. It is hilarious. And I'm noticing since I upgraded these to 1-star that they seem to be laying 2 eggs at a time, which can't feel very good for them. And I mean, they're so little. Look at how big those eggs are when they come out. Look at their little faces. Oh my goodness. They need some X-Lax or something. No one can deny that the chickpea works very, very hard, and that's why they get the good food. So I've done a 10-minute interval here, and I'm just going to multiply the whatever we have by 6 in order to calculate for 1 hour. So at the start of this, we had 11 eggs in the food basket, and now we have 30, which means that I've gotten 19 eggs from these 2 chickpeas in 10 minutes, and that would be 114 eggs per hour. Which means that one of these 1-star chickpeas is producing 57 eggs per hour. I'm just working on upgrading this second chickpea to a 2-star, and then I will be testing out their egg production. As you can see, upgrading the chickpea or any pal to a 2-star is going to require 16 of those pals, and it's going to increase for each star after that. Of course, I had to catch 32 of the chickpeas in order to upgrade 2 of them. You don't have to do this, I just prefer to have 2 of them in my ranch. If you just waypoint between the Windswept Hills area and the Forgotten Island area, you'll be able to find plenty of chickpeas very quickly. Your only issue will be having enough balls to use. Okay, so this time we have 99 eggs in the food basket. Let's see what we get. Alright, so after 10 minutes, we've got a grand total of 136 eggs in the food basket. This translates to 222 eggs per hour for the 2 chickpeas, or 111 per hour for just 1. Farming 32 chickpeas for an increase of 108 eggs per hour seems like a pretty decent trade, actually. Is it going to be worth it for 3 and 4 stars? 3 stars is going to require 32 chickpeas, or 64 total because I'm doing 2 of them. I would recommend 2 things for going out and catching the chickpeas if you're not breeding them. 1, use the green spheres instead of the blue ones, if you can. I actually ran out, unfortunately. And Try to go at night when they're sleeping and to get behind them, because even with my catch power maxed out, I'm still constantly wasting balls on these guys. I'm not sure what happened with the Chikipis. Once I upgraded them to 3 stars, they did not want to stay in the ranch at all for some reason. So I only got 102 per hour here, but I do think that's actually not accurate, and I'll have to do some more testing and maybe update with a pinned comment later. 4 stars is going to require a total of 64 souls per Chikipi, or a total of 128, and this did take me a while. If you are going to upgrade your Chikipis as I did, as I said before, it's best to waypoint between the Windswept Hills area and the Forgotten Island area. Every time you waypoint, it's going to reset the mobs there, so it will vary on how many you get, but they do reset, so you can basically go back and forth every time you run out of them, and you're going to have new ones. The issue of the Chikipis not consistently staying in the ranch did continue after I upgraded them to 4 stars, unfortunately. So I got 224 eggs per hour, or 112 per Chikipi per hour, but I do think that's probably not accurate, and I will test it some more and leave my results in the pinned comment. What do you guys think? Is it worth upgrading the Chikipi for egg production? Or would you be better off just farming some gold and buying the eggs from the merchant so you have 2 spots for more useful pals? Drop me a comment down below and let me know. They're so freaking cute, aren't they? As always, thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.